Okay, how did each one of you get into raw meat?
Uh, I'll go first.
Okay.
Well, a friend of mine started seeing goatees, of course, because he was
Classic.
into the disturbing content, more like so. And then he researched deeper. Then he got his girlfriend, now wife, into it, and eventually he convinced me too. He would not let me leave his house until I tasted the raw pork brain.
Oh, that's a base friend, bro.
He's like Hannibal Lecter or something that must have been crazy before you get into it.
Yeah, it tasted exactly like egg yolks, so it wasn't that bad, but
That's
it was just
some.
Yeah, I
preconception that it's bad.
I remember eating like rotten brains several times, and it tasted like popcorn or some shit. Yeah.
Guys, where the hell do you get brain from? I've never tried. I want to try.
In Czech Republic, I can
well,
get it from butchery. It's on a counter usually. It's really cheap, but it's shit quality. And anyone in Czech Republic, I have like group of like 70 guys who eat raw meat in Czech. Anytime we eat brain from the butchery, which is like very available, we get diarrhea eventually because it's like all of the vaccines go into the brain and stuff.
Fuck, bro. The only organs I've tasted was like liver and heart. Heart tastes like a premium steak.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. I ate a lot of hearts.
But brain?
Yeah.
I
Though,
need to get some brain, bro. I have to try.
yeah, the problem with heart is that you, like, even people who are not into raw meat, I've seen it being like normal for hunters when they kill animal to eat the heart raw when it's still pumping with blood. And you're meant to eat the heart is supposed to be really cool because all of the adrenalized blood is in there and it's full of blood, it's just full of moisture. But when you get it at the supermarket or, sorry, at the butchery or somewhere else, it's usually dry and has no blood anymore. Therefore, the heart is without the blood, and the blood is what made the heart good in the first place. Without it, it's pretty much just like muscle, slightly better muscle.
Why do people even do that? Like at the butchery, they all sell meat, but the meat is completely dried out without any blood. It's so upsetting, bro.
I don't know, probably because people are like too domesticated and they will be afraid to buy it or to eat it or something if it wasn't dry.
Yeah, I
Hey,
wanna
Jim.
also add. Sorry, you go.
No, go. No
Yeah, I
worries.
wanna also add something. When I first bought a beef heart, it was white because it was dried of blood. It wasn't what I expected, but perhaps it was some fat around it. That's why the white color.
White meat? You mean
No,
white heart?
the heart was white. Maybe it was completely drained.
Yeah,
Wow.
do you mean
Looked a
maybe
bit
it was
weird.
the fat, it was maybe the fat around the heart, like beef especially, it has a ton of fat, saturated fat around the heart. Like it's, in theory it's really healthy, that kind of dry fat, but in praxis it tastes like cardboard and is ultra dry and it's hard to eat. And often when I used to get like some detoxes, like I will get diarrhea or vomiting or something, like seasonally, and I would eat hard with this kind of dry white fat, then when I would vomit, then I could see like the dry white fat being vomited out without being digested at all. It's probably really hard to digest. Like Edgenos
You know-
talked
you know
about
the-
like fresh raw cream being hard to digest and therefore you shouldn't eat it with wheat meals. But it's nothing compared to the white fat from beef. Like beef still, like even you, Alex, you talked about the white fat from beef being completely hard to eat. Like I agree.
Yeah, bro.
Whenever I ate this kind of disgusting fat from beef, it may be better than lard, but it's like cardboard. It's paper. It's wood. How can
Straight
people
ass, bro.
eat it?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But hey, now I got actual raw pork fat, like in like
The
block
raw?
form,
Oh, finally, congratulations. Cool.
and it's fucking easy to eat, bro.
Yes,
Actually.
I know. I eat it all the time. I eat as much of it
difference.
as I eat like meat.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, no? You eat like some meat and then a lot of fat with it.
Yeah. I don't know if it is, but in the winter right now I do it that way because it's cheap and it's a lot of calories, so and a lot of energy. And I've noticed that when I eat too much meat, then then when I go to the toilet, I have too much fecal matter. Like obviously, I take so much protein, my body cannot use it all up. But when I eat too much fat, I never noticed anything like that. Like your body had much lower limit on the maximum amount of protein you can eat compared to fat. Although I
Bro,
don't know.
saturated
Yeah, you go.
saturated fats are like heaven on earth, bro. Bro, I've been eating it for like 3 days, like actual raw fat. I feel so good, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got used to it, so I don't see that much of a difference, I guess. But if I wouldn't be full of fat all of the time, then maybe I would see a difference. You know, I've heard from Salifal Morel, which is like this Western. Do you guys know Western Price Foundation?
Heard of him, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, they're like raw primal but cooked. That's the best way I could call it. And the leader has a lot of talks. And yesterday, or 2 days back, I re-listened to some cool talk from her, and she said that raw milk and especially raw butter and probably not just raw milk and dairy fat, but saturated animal fats like lard and like this kind of stuff contains some kind of a precursor from which our body creates opiates, like real fucking hormones and drugs. So when someone is addicted to weed, then she prescribes them to eat a ton of butter and saturated fat, so they can get high of the saturated fat instead.
Didn't Arjunas also recommend eating more fat if you're addicted to anything, like nicotine, for example?
Yeah, who again recommend Jones?
Arjunas
Arjunas. Yeah, smart.
Yeah, Arjunas.
Then Excellent Health, Jones from Excellent Health would like recommend to do a lot of sunlight, like UV, like going to the tropics and stuff, and that also works wonders because UV light, like
Hey, why is everybody muted?
I don't know, they're shy or
coughing
something.
because I have a bad throat these days.
Don't mute when you're coughing.
Yeah. How long was I muted though?
Not long, like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally muted myself. Yeah. So yeah, what did you say? You have a bad cough?
Maybe had a hotkey or something.
Yo, if you have a bad cough, then you should go, bro. If
JFK, I'm back.
what? Whoa. Okay, I've noticed that when I turn off my screen so it doesn't shine, it mutes me automatically. So who again said here that he has a cough?
I do.
Yeah, then here's a pro tip. You should go to the classroom section and you should check out the there is this, I think it's like healing sicknesses, and there's like a baby seal on it. And you should open it, and I don't want you to watch the whole hour-long guide, but if you scroll, then there is a recipe from Agenus for coughing. Basically, it has a lot of ingredients, so you probably can do it right now. But tomorrow you can check it out. It's like, I don't remember it exactly, but it's basically you take raw honey, although I did it with honey, which I'm not sure was raw, and it warm. So honey, then fruit, and then raw eggs, and you mix that together. And also what I did, I added some raw milk, so it had more fat to all that sugar. And it's like the proportions are in the just check out the classroom and healing sicknesses and scroll down, there are the proportions. But basically there's this recipe, and whenever I drink this recipe for coughs specifically, like when I have a cough, then I usually have a like problem that I don't cough enough mucus out. Like the coughing is dry, and I cannot cough enough. Like I do. But whenever I have this recipe from Agenus for coughs, then I start to produce a lot of mucus, and I literally stop coughing. Instead of coughing, what I do is I literally spit out mucus out of my lungs. Like I promise, like if you make that recipe and try it, then what I and other people who had tried it, who I recommended it to, experience is that you no longer cough. You just go like, you aggressively exhale, and this makes the mucus from your lungs leave.
Yeah.
And when you are like this with this much
output
mucus,
anyway.
then it like the coughing disappears in like, I don't know, a few days.
Well, sure, yeah, I'll look, give it a look.
Wow, I always have a dry cough if I cough. I didn't know that was supposed to be like wet.
Yeah, I
I
had
don't
this.
get long coughs and
Bro, I don't know what it is. Like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I was sick 3 times in the span of like 1.5 months. I felt like shit, and I just said to myself that it's a detox. Explain, Jirka, please.
Maybe it was. What kind of sickness was it?
I don't know. I had a very strong fever, a very strong cough, but without the mucus shit. And I was just feeling very weak, headache,
Yeah, I would.
but no diarrhea or like throwing up.
I would say it's just a detox. I don't know what caused it or what particular detox, but any kind of symptoms like that are detox. Like, okay, it can be either detox of something which is stored in the body for a long time, or it can be caused by some sort of poisoning, like you eat some bullshit food or something. But then it's still detox because your body just tries to detox something you've been poisoned with recently. But pretty much it's always detox, even if it's like good detox of old stuff or bad detox of you doing something wrong. But in
That
this
was fucking
case,
worth it, bro.
bro, if you had fevers and headaches, then what I will do is do hot baths. Like get into a hot bath which is like 39 degrees Celsius or warmer, and 39 degrees to like 42. Be there as long as you can and refill the water with like hot water whenever it gets below 39 degrees. And I would put like sea salt, apple cider vinegar, and some raw milk in the water to absorb the water poisons. And when you do this, then you assist your body in having the fever, so you warm it up without it having to produce so much energy. And you sweat out a lot of bullshit that your body doesn't want inside. And it works against headaches, because when you have headaches, I don't remember why especially they happen, but I believe it's something about your blood getting toxic, which increase from detox or whatever, which increases your blood pressure or something. And this makes your brain somewhat push against your skull or something. I don't really remember it, but the idea is that when you apply warmth to your head, then the tissue around the skull expands, and this alleviates your headache a lot. And this works. When I have a headache, and I either put like a hot water bottle with hot water on my head, or I have a hot bath and I submerge my head in the hot water, then my headache just goes away when the heat is there. It's really cool. But yeah, sweating.
That makes sense,
If you have a detox, then get warm and sweat a lot.
I'll
And
keep that in mind the next time I get a headache or
Do
something.
it now, man. You're sick, no?
Well, yeah, but not with migraine. So I'm still good.
I also noticed that when I have a headache, when I actually move my head or when I like get up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It also depends on what area. It's like the forehead headache or what
It's
zone.
like- I'd say like more back. When I do have a headache, it's more back.
I never had a bad
Or just, I don't know.
Like, entire of my life, I used to have like a headache in the front above my left eye. I don't know why, but it was always above my left eye. And I think it's from salt, because whenever I have to cheat on my diet and I eat some salt, and I'm not saying like I have to because I cannot handle it. I say I literally have to because I like work on a farm and there is no food and I cannot go to the city to buy food and I have to eat what they eat. Then when I eat salt, I often get like a headache in my left side of my eye, above my eye. And when I do these hot baths, which I described, not when I'm sick, but when I do them alone to like sweat out and detox a lot, then I also get headaches often doing that. It's probably because like my blood is getting toxic from the detox or something.
So you're saying a hot bath is actually like a healing ritual?
Yes, very. Edginess had a whole protocol about it. I made like a guide version of it in my classroom section. And it's like, you go into water which is like 39 to 42 degrees. And ideally you have like a hot tap which can like last on, which can be on stable temperature and not change. Because in bathtub, which we have like usually, the water gets colder and we need to add warm water. But it's specifically about being in this ultra hot water, which will make you detox one bullshit which is inside of you, and second, it will make you detox seed oils which crystallized in your lymphatic system. And Edginus talked about people who do this like too much. Like if you do this ritual like 3 times a week for 2 hours each time for like months, then you will detox so much, you will sleep like 6 hours a night and you will not need more, because you will make your lymphatic system work much better. And I fully believe it and I want to try it myself when I get the hot tub.
Arjunas was like that too, no? He slept like 5 hours a day.
Yeah.
He was so high energy.
Yeah, he
Right.
did.
Yeah.
He talked about, I know why, like first thing he talked about, which caused to sleep less, is to do this thing when you sweat out the seed oils by these hot baths. And then the second thing is he said that when you eat raw meat, then your body has to produce a lot of hydrochloric acid to break it down. And this like is a lot of energy expenditure. But if you like use a food processor, which is something like a stronger blender, then you can like pate the meat into like, I don't know how you call it's called pate, which is like blended up meat basically. Yeah. And when you eat only pate up meat, then supposedly you sleep like another hour less, because it's then your body doesn't need to produce as much hydrochloric acid, and you expend less energy digesting the food, and you sleep another hour less. So yeah, if you do this protocol and then only eat pate meat, then you can probably really only sleep like 5 hours a day. It sounds realistic to me.
For how long do you sleep?
I sleep, bro, like 9 hours. But what is?
But you do farm work, no?
Yes, it's pretty physical. But it actually depends on the season. Like in the winter, I sleep 9 to 10. But in the summer, I can sleep like 7. Because I've noticed that you wake up according to the light. If it's dark and I go to sleep when it's dark, and I wake up in winter at like, I don't know, 6 a.m. or something when it's still dark, then my body will sleep for like 9 to 10 hours without waking up. But if I have an alarm clock for like 9 or 8 hours, I can wake up and be fine. But when it's the summer and the sunrise is like at 3 a.m. and, okay, 4 a.m. in Czech Republic, and I wake up at like, I don't know, but basically I will wake up like 1 hour after the sunrise or 2 hours after the sunrise, because the longer my body like sees light when I'm sleeping, then the sooner I will wake up. In winter with no light, I will wake up like after 10 hours in darkness. But if it was shining light on me for like 3 hours, then I could wake up after like 7 hours, or probably not 6, but after 7 hours. If I had enough light, then my body would just wake up.
So just naturally, without anything.
Yeah.
And you felt like you slept enough, or?
Yes, I feel like I slept enough, because my body is just like everyone experiences it probably. When you go to sleep and there's just fuck ton of light going on you and on your face, then you will wake up naturally and feel like you slept enough. Actually, what I did when I was creating stuff for this community, like when I had these guides and I was getting the MP3s into the Skool and I was doing all that bullshit and I did some other things, I wanted to have it done so fast that I when I work, then I never do like some work and then do some work the next day. I want everything done at once. So I sat down to the work at like 7 p.m. and I finished at like, I did it more days, but basically I work all night and end my job at like 5 a.m. or something for 3 days. And when I did that, I did a hack that I will make my room as bright as I could. So I got all of the curtains out so the sunlight would hit me as soon as possible. And when I went to sleep, and then most of my sleep there was sunlight shining on my face, then I would literally wake up after like 5 hours of sleep, and I would feel like I slept enough, because when my body sleeps in that huge amount of time during sunlight, then it's constantly being told, bro, it's day, you have to wake up, and it naturally wakes up.
I mean, that also makes sense, I would say.
Yeah.
You sleep more in the winter because it's more dark outside. In the summer, there's less dark time, and you sleep less.
Yeah, exactly. Also,
I don't know. Winter and summer, I sleep like 8-9 hours both. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably depends how well you block blue light and how much light you get through your window when.
Bro, you made me put the redness feature, the filter, up all the way on my PC and on my phone, bro.
Bro,
It's so comfortable for
I
the
do
eyes.
it as well. My screen is brutally red, and when I screenshot something, then I have a screenshot of that red screen being filtered by my red screen.
saw that,
and
bro.
and it's as twice as red. Yeah. And
That's how I knew it. That's why I took the inspiration, bro. But if I screenshot, you can't see it, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I have a friend who likes to hike and like sleep outside, and I've been outside with him, and we can notice that when we sleep outside, then almost no matter how long we sleep, we always wake up during the dawn and the sunrise. Like when you are in a house and the light is showing in your face through the window, then your body thinks, okay, it's a bit light, we should wake up maybe in a few hours. But when you are outside and it gets like so bright, then your body usually wakes up always just around the sunrise or around the dawn. It's really cool.
Wow. I've never slept outside, I think. How is
There's
it?
also, sorry, you go first.
No, tell me, Gabriel.
I was gonna say there's also another factor that during the summer you get more sunlight, and therefore you get more energy, and you need less sleep, because I've noticed this too.
Yes.
I need less sleep during the
Yes.
summer.
Yeah. You also release less melatonin, which is the hormone which makes you sleep,
Yeah.
because there's less time for it to be released.
Also, I wanted to add quite a lot of people have gathered here. Should we go on with the introduction?
Yeah. If
If anybody wishes. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
so
we
I
kept them in a
asked my
huge parenthesis.
Yeah, I asked my fellows how did they get to raw meat. So those people who came now, can you guys introduce yourself? How did you get to raw meat? And by the way, can you Eric, can you please repeat the story how you were made to eat raw meat? It was really funny.
You mean me?
Yeah, with the brain.
Or Eric?
Tell to the
Oh yeah,
newcomers.
I'm Gabriel. Well, I had a friend which discovered raw meat like 6 months ahead of me. And one day I went to his home, and I witnessed the culture shock of him having a raw pork brain on his kitchen table. At that time, it was a big shock for me, because I wasn't used to even touching meat. I was scared of meat, so to say. He tried to convince me, like, let me eat the raw brain. He wouldn't let me leave. He just kept coming towards me with the spoon filled with raw pork brain and so on, until I finally gave in. It wasn't that bad anyway.
Isn't it crazy how some friends like force you to try new stuff like weed or cigarettes? No, his friends wants him to try fucking pork brains. I wish I had a friend like that.
I somewhat I somewhat knew about the raw stuff because I slunk raw eggs for quite a while, longer than him. My
But do you
parents
notice?
used to give me raw eggs.
Do you notice how eating organs is like rather a mental barrier than physical? Like you never tried it, but you were disgusted by it. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, probably horror movies taught us that.
Exactly.
I don't know what else.
Yeah, I would actually agree, like, organs and such, it's disgusting somewhat, but I cannot say why, it's probably just programming. I just accept it from, like, childhood or something. Yeah, I played too much...
Yeah, it takes.
Yeah, Plants vs.
Yeah,
Zombies.
it takes a lot of time to unlearn
Yeah.
the programming.
Of course, it was probably all your childhood. I mean, I got brainwashed all my life until up like 1 year ago.
Okay.
Then everything changed.
The newcomers, if you guys have a microphone, which if you have a phone, then I guess you do. Like, do you want to introduce yourselves and how did you guys got into raw meat?
Anybody new here that wants to talk?
They are either...
Or maybe they just want to listen.
They are either deaf or mute. Yo, I've got a funny story. I've been on a... It was a full... Like the... Not this full moon, but the full moon before that. I'm pagan who worships Odin, and every full moon I go to the forest and give like sacrifices and stuff. And I will walk outside to give my sacrifice, to pay my oaths to Wotan, and I met this guy, and I was walking full moon, completely bright full moon. It was beautiful. Everything was drowned in the fog, but you could perfectly see because everything was illuminated and cold and blue and white. And I was just outside, walking near the forest. The town was far away, so I took off my blue light glasses. And there was this hiker, or some guy, and he had this flashlight, which was completely bright and cold, basically blue light. So I had to take, in the middle of the forest, I had to take off my blue light glasses and wear them even in nature, because there was this idiot with a fucking strong blue light flashlight. And when I just stood there, like, awkwardly, like, it wasn't even the forest, it was like open plain. Everything was illuminated by the full moon, and there was like the
He ruined your moment over there.
What? Yeah,
he ruined your moment.
Yeah, but it was, luckily it wasn't in the sacrifice, it was on my way there, and I just stood there. I got offended at that guy using a flashlight in such a bright full moon night. And I stood there waiting for him to come to near me. And I was like, "Sir, why do you use a flashlight on such a bright full moon night?" And he didn't respond, and he just continued on. So I said with disgust, he's not only blind, he's also deaf.
Nah, bro. Why would you even wear a fucking, what do you call it, blue light blocker glasses outside in the night? How did you come up with
because of his flashlight, bro. It's blind.
That's why you brought it with you.
Yeah. I take them everywhere with me after sunset. Like, one time I went to town, I live in a like village near a town, and I was in a city to meet my friend from childhood, and I was supposed to go home very soon, but the train had like a delay or something, and I came home very late at like midnight, and I had to be in the city lights and supermarkets and in the bus and everything without the blue blocking glasses, and because I'm not used to blue light, because I block it everywhere, I just spent like 6 hours in blue light, and it made me feel crazy. I was shaking like someone who is taking drugs because of the blue light and the adrenaline. It was just so disgusting, and because of that, I always, like, whenever I leave my house, I have in my jacket, I have my box with the blue blocking glasses inside of my jacket, so I can just pull it out and wear it whenever I want to. Like, when I don't have a jacket and I don't have that extra bucket, I no longer like wear these glasses at me. But like in the winter, when the days are short and the sunset is like at 3:30, then I have them at me all times. In summer, when the sunset is like at 9, then I don't need to wear them everywhere. Yeah.
I'm curious now. What differences did you notice when you start wearing these blue light blockers?
Bro,
I wanna buy one too.
I sleep better and I have more vivid dreams, like way more.
And for you, more wetter dreams mean equals more
Not wetter,
testosterone.
not wetter, more vivid. Like everything is like when you are in a dream and it's like vague, everything is foggy, you cannot really see and you cannot like move properly. Like when the when the dream is not real enough, then it's not vivid. But when you are like in the dream and the dream is just like real life, then that is very vivid. Like you have more vivid dreams when you wear blue blockers, like better dreams. But yeah, better
I have a
dreams
question now.
as well. That's true. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
When you talk about wet dreams, do you actually have dreams where you fuck random girls?
Bro, I don't know if I can talk about this.
Bro, just say it, bro. It's between us.
Like sometimes you can literally have a dream where you do absolutely nothing and you just randomly have orgasm out of nowhere and you wake up wet. That happens more often than not. Like I'm not kidding. You literally just have orgasm out of nowhere, and it doesn't even feel like an orgasm. It's like it actually feels very different than when you have an orgasm awake. You just feel some weird sensation when you wake up wet, and it's unpleasant actually. But
Like in the middle of the night or
yeah,
in the
middle
morning?
of the night, like in your REM sleep, when you have like the most vivid dreams, like strongest brain activity or something. But very often, actually more often than this, you actually do have a dream of sleeping with someone. And
Holy shit, man! I need to
I'm
get
not
more
going
dreams.
to I'm not going to say that I experienced this, but you can have dreams of trying to rape. No. I've
Everyone
actually
dreamed
noticed.
that at one point.
I've noticed that
Today.
this could be the new meta tactic for lucid dreaming. Like when you are about to have a dream, then you actually usually realize that you are dreaming. It's just not like in real life.
You're
Like,
what?
most of the time when you're about to have a dream, you just realize, oh, I'm dreaming. So maybe if you are on semen retention and do primal diet as well, and you have strong willpower, then you could induce brain states which make you prone to wet dreams. And when you get to them and you realize that you are dreaming, then instead of proceeding with the wet dream, you could just induce a lucid dream instead. This could be a powerful tactic to induce lucid dreaming.
I'll take that advice. Hey.
I wanted to ask something in case I missed it. At what time do you start wearing the blue light blockers glasses in the evening?
Around sunset, after sunset.
So
basically.
as soon as the sun sets, okay.
Yeah, around that. And yeah, I don't think it's necessary to do it during the day because I have
Well,
like
of
red
course.
screens, but if my screens weren't red, then I wear them during the day as well, when like on the PC or something. I think
Bro,
the
after
coughing
this
is
talk,
contagious. I just started to cough a little, just because I talked about it like half an hour ago.
I passed it through the microphone.
Do you see? The germ theory is real. Like diseases are contagious by bacteria. Like the bacteria from his coughing, it went through his microphone outside through my speaker and infected me.
Wow.
Sorry, Jirka, I think you muted again. You've muted again yourself.
He's really good at that. Fuck man, this guy doesn't want to admit he's getting wet dreams every night. I would rape him.
Does my microphone work?
Who? Me?
Yes, it does.
Yo, what's up,
Okay.
Andrew?
Yeah, what's up?
Andrew?
What's
I had
up?
to, like,
My
reverse engineer
Hyperborean
my
Realmexer
somehow
rigger.
get permissions to use my microphone. I don't know why. Anyway,
Hey, it
Yo,
works now.
how long was I muted?
30
Quite,
seconds.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys hear about the contagion?
Did we?
No, just the beginning of it.
Yeah, sorry, my fault. So I was basically saying that the germ theory is real and that bacteria are dangerous because He coughed into the microphone and it went out from my speaker and infected me with the cough.
Well, of course.
They even transfer virtually, huh?
Yes. It's that powerful, guys. Where if I had a face mask, then he wouldn't have infected me with a cough. Yeah, so what's up, Andrew, my Hyperborean Agarthan real nigga?
Yeah, there we go. I'm so glad that everybody's in the know about that stuff. I feel like I was like schizo for so long. It was like the only one like making those references. Now finally someone else did.
Yeah, I want to
I didn't
make,
get
I
them,
want to
unfortunately.
make more of them.
Yeah, there we go. We do need more. We need to grow the movement.
Guys, I'm blue-eyed and blonde hair. Why don't I get the Hyperborean jokes? Or references?
It's about wisdom. You have to know about the material. It's like inside jokes.
Fuck, man. I'm
You
too
gotta
uninformed.
be worthy of being
Yo,
let
there
into
is
the
this
garden.
channel
You
called...
gotta be more virtuous
Yeah,
or
sorry.
something.
Bro, Can you speak a bit louder, Andrew?
Talk,
Because
man.
I don't hear you that much when you speak.
Maybe my microphone's like turned down or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Put it to your face, like if you were trying to eat it.
I don't even know where the microphone is on my laptop. I'm just going to. Hello.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Is this the microphone? Is that it? Is that corner it? I don't know.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
I think it was louder, a lot louder this
Here?
time. Just bite down on that piece of laptop like if it was like steak.
Okay, so
Yeah.
which is louder? This? Or
Yeah.
this?
What?
Come on, it's just like in online school. You don't
Which
remember
corner
that?
was louder? I think it's the left one, maybe. We'll go with that.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, there's this guy called on YouTube called Hyperborean Wisdom. His channel is called, I think, and he has like cool
I know that
podcasts.
channel.
What? What?
I know that channel.
Based. What do
course
you
you
think
know.
about it?
I think it's like, it's kind of like, obviously it's kind of out there, but maybe it's all real and it's just, we just don't realize it.
I think everything he talks about is real, or to some extent. No, I think 100% everything he talks about is real, and I want to go there on a podcast, or have him on my podcast, or both, and I will get his Hyperborean interested followers interested in raw meat, and my raw meat followers interested in Hyperborea. I think it's going to be awesome.
I mean, if this stuff we're talking about here is real, then why wouldn't that be real? It's like people believing ghosts are real, but not believing aliens are real. Like, come on, it's not that far of a stretch. Like, you
Yeah.
believe that, you can believe the other thing.
Wait, I got a question.
I just
This Hyperborea, this world beyond the ice wall, something like that. It's
no.
like there's more land if you go further on the ice
Ice
wall.
wall
or
is
Antarctica
Ice
or
wall
something.
is south of the North Pole, and Hyperborea is like north.
And the Agartha
Or
shit
it's
was like
the Arctic Circle, and of course Agartha is the inner Earth.
Yeah.
the hollow.
Yo,
I've heard of that.
I'm absolutely
So
pissed.
Hyperborea is like the north, you know.
Yeah, I'm so pissed that when people show me pictures of or anyone show pictures of Hyperborea, like ice and stuff, and they call it Agartha. That is so fucking uneducated. Why do you call Hyperborea
Agartha.
Agartha? Go back to the first grade of Aryans or
Yeah, they
something.
don't even know the difference.
What?
That should be like common knowledge. We should teach that in the schools. That's,
Yes.
You
that's the
should
stuff
make
I agree.
podcasts with that.
Actually, there's this book called Beasts, Men and Gods, where is do you guys know Baron von Ungern-Sternberg?
I don't think so.
So basically, it was this white guy obsessed with Mongolia.
In Mongolia, no?
Yeah, and he was like a reincarnation of Genghis Khan, and he's the reason why independent Mongolia exists today, because he freed Mongolia from China, and then Soviet Union absorbed it, but then Soviet Union fell apart, which gave Mongolia like independent state, while if Baron Ungern didn't free Mongolia from China, it would be under China, and we wouldn't have like the Who, and we wouldn't have like Mongolian throat singing being popular because China was just fucking genocided. And there was this book called Beasts, Men and Gods, and it's about this Polish guy running from Soviet Union through Mongolia, and he met Baron von Ungern-Sternberg while he was like on his conquest. And later he talked with like Buddhist monks and shit, and they literally talked about Agartha all the time.
God?
What?
Are you talking about the Smoky God, like the book or whatever?
I don't think so.
Something like that?
No.
Okay, then never mind.
No, but basically these Buddhist monks in Tibet, they talk about Agartha all of the time. It's in the book, like, yeah.
Hey Jirka,
Mm-hmm.
can you make like a channel recommending some good books?
Yeah, I could. Okay,
I was
will.
never into reading, but the thing you're talking about sounds interesting. I can't lie.
Yeah, it's actually, I never read a book in several years. I only listen to audiobooks, which are free online to download. Like, I listen to
Yeah, I
audiobooks
also read that part.
all the time.
I read that part on your school where you said you only listen to audiobooks because you're illiterate. I can relate to that. I only do audiobooks too.
I don't even remember when I wrote that, but it sounds like
I don't know.
something
Someone said like I read something like in between the lines that someone said, "I'm sorry, I'm illiterate. I only do audiobooks." I laughed hard.
It sounds like something I would say. Yes, I believe that. It was been some time ago though. No, yeah, it was actually, yeah, I remember now. It's like a comment from a post few days ago. Yeah, weeks ago.
Yeah, it was you that posted it. Yeah.
Profile picture.
What?
I just noticed your profile picture, April. Based.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
You
yeah.
like that?
Well, Jerko, what do you think of that? What is your opinion on that those two symbols right there?
Well,
Okay,
I made
so
it.
a normal
because,
person will be like, oh, I cannot talk about that because I don't know, or I will vaguely this. So everyone in the dear audience, please, the guy has a profile picture as a ring with two Sovilo runes, which the SS of the German army from World War II had, and I say based, awesome, hell yeah.
Well, in this case, I'm gonna open my camera to show you guys some stuff.
Oh, that's going to be epic.
No, not.
Yep.
I haven't thought of that, but let's see. So yeah, I basically make my own jewelry. The more disturbing the symbol to the normies, the more pleased I am.
Better.
Wow.
Check this one.
High testosterone.
Wow.
And all
Yeah,
of these symbols have meanings, yeah.
I'm still trying to.
Ooh, yeah, there you go.
The black sun, is that not the black sun? Or something?
Yeah, that's it. Everyone warns me I'll get a fine if I wear those two, but I'm trying
So
to.
oh, it's crazy.
Actually,
Are you sure so, though?
when you wear a swastika, you can say it's a Buddhist symbol or Hinduistic symbol, and it's true.
These are my latest creations. These are normie approved. I still
Normie
enjoy them. Oh yeah,
Gabriel,
that.
have you ever thought about selling them?
Well, yeah, it's in the plan, but it's currently just a creative hobby. I'm still saving
Okay,
money
sick
for silver.
You
It's
create them?
expensive as fuck. Yeah.
Wow, good skill, cool.
Hey Jirka,
Yeah?
I saw you up the expenses of the school here to like $12 a month.
Yeah, because I was doing some fixes on my guides, like on the classroom. I was like adding information and stuff. I was like fixing the hair loss classroom thing. And I was like adding studies to it and shit like that. And I was like, why the fuck does all of this information cost $3? I just got too much respect for myself, and I like upped it up to like $12, and I was debating doing it like even like twice the price, but nah, like 12 is good now. But I'm glad that you guys got like $3 or something like that, and like, I got some
Yeah,
people.
bro, $12.
I'm glad I
I
got
would
some
like-
OG people in here to like make the base of the community. But now that we have some people to get the momentum going, I'm not going to sell this for $3. It's like free. Like I put so much free time into maintaining this thing. It's worth way more than $3. Yeah.
You hear it, guys? We don't know how lucky we are with this information.
Yeah.
Wait, so hold on. It was $3, but now we're all paying 12. Is that how it works?
No, you are not. It works like your original subscription at which you buy it, it stays the same, but the new people have to pay more. But still,
Okay, good, because I would have been out of here.
yeah.
I only thought because like, oh, it's $3 or whatever it was. And I'm like, I may as well. Like more perspective. Why
The
not?
same for me. If it was like $10, I wouldn't have joined.
Too bad. Most
I mean,
of
it
people
is too
won't join
bad.
now,
I would
guess.
have missed a lot, but
What?
I would never spend money on like coaching or like a course or like a school like this, you know, like actual money. But $3, that was like nothing.
Yeah, I agree. It's
So I
not.
just did it.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I will drop it down again. I don't know. Who knows? But I agree with you. I'm someone who is selling this kind of thing, and I say myself, I wouldn't buy this thing. Like, $10 maybe, but not even coaching. Like the main selling point of this community is like the community itself. People who eat raw meat, like a bunch of people in a group. That's the thing. It's not about the coaching. Like the courses are there, and information is epic. I think, but it's like secondary point. I like hate people selling coaching and like most of
It's
people.
like
Yeah, you speak.
it's like get the information here and then you do whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah. Like I can respect people coaching. It's like a good business model instead of going to work and like people who are willing to pay for it and selling these people. It's better way than to sell it away on a job. But it just pisses me off to like look online and see that everyone in the primal space has like coach in their name. Like, look, I'm primal lifestyle coach, I'm primal diet coach, I'm raw diet coach, I'm a real health coach, and everyone has coach in their name, and everyone has like the same content of like creating some mind board map with some it's just annoying. Like when I started to eat raw meat, there were like 4 guys on the internet eating raw meat, and that's it. Now there are like 200 of them, and every one of them is a coach and sells courses and schools, including me. What have I become?
But everyone missed the community part, I mean.
What?
What the people is, I am 5 years old, experiencing primal diet, but me, bullshit. They don't know nothing. Because you
I
can
mean, the
see
new
that
coaches.
they don't know nothing.
I mean,
Yeah,
I haven't
I
bought a
know.
course. I can't say much. Yo, Jirka, you're the first and only course or like school thing I've ever bought.
Cool.
Yeah, same here. There's
Cool.
also this other guy that gained quite a lot of momentum. If you've heard of him, Self-Maxer, the guy with the hair
Yes.
guy.
I have seen them.
Yeah, I'm almost very close to buying his course because he has a magnetic personality. I don't know, something about him makes me trust him.
How much was it?
How are you gonna self-max if you don't buy his course though?
Well, I'm waiting for my salary because I'm wage slave maxing currently.
Well, I thought Jerka's gonna help with self-max. What happened?
Well, yeah, but Jerka doesn't have a hair maxing protocol, which I which
do
I
though.
want.
I literally have like a hair loss and acne protocol made
you
in
do?
my classroom.
Bro, are you
Jirka, I
reverse
fucking love your hair, bro.
Yeah, thank
with
you.
the pictures?
I'll just
Sums,
continue.
it all sums down to putting raw egg yolk in your hair, doesn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
I know it was like
just
You can use the whole egg though.
I did that like
I
once
thought
or
the
twice.
whites dried out a little bit more. I don't know if I was just hallucinating, but I thought the whites kind of dried it out a little too much, for my hair at least.
Well, what I do is I get my hair wet, then I get the raw eggs in there, like whipped raw eggs, like mixed together. I wait for like 10 minutes and then I wash it down with water, and the next day it's like 3 times as thicker, the hair. And
Oh,
that's
so
pretty
you
much
leave it in there for 10 minutes. So you leave the eggs in your hair for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and
so
then you
it
wash
like
it out.
absorbs into the hair somewhat.
Did
Okay,
you-
I didn't do that. Alright, I'd only
Did
wait
you,
for like a minute or two.
did you guys also notice the shine it gives you? That effect is immediately observable
Yeah, yeah.
after.
What you can do as well is to add like tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, raw apple cider vinegar, into the raw egg, which is like whipped together with the raw
Okay.
egg, and then you
Wow.
can wash it down like you just add apple cider vinegar into the eggs and put it into your hair. And when you do that, then
What the heck? I just.
then when
Yeah,
your hair
continue, sorry.
what?
I was just gonna say that I just ended up doing that without actually knowing that that's good. I use apple cider vinegar, but I use like almost like a bowl of it. Not a whole bowl, but like
Yeah, that's a lot.
I use like maybe a quarter of a bowl. Definitely not just a tablespoon. Right?
Yeah. Well, basically you mix it with the egg, and what it does is that your hair becomes a little bit less thick the next day compared to raw eggs alone, but it's a bit more shiny, more blonde, and if it's dirty with some oil or something, then it washes it away.
Jirka, I have a question for your hair.
Yeah?
We kind of have the same hair length and hair texture, but for me, when I try to go through my hair with my hands or like a comb, I can't. Like my hair always gets stuck. Do you have that too, or?
Yeah, I had it too, but you need to learn to basically brush. I brushed my hair, like, bro, I have this story that I used to all my life, I used to brush my hair really bad. And I would always like, it will get stuck on my, how would you call it, the hairbrush, and I would like tear hairs out
happens to
of
me all
my
the time,
head.
bro.
What?
Happens to me all the time. It's so annoying.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. So basically, I was brushing like this. It was just I was tearing it out all the time, and because of that, I had like a bad hairline on the back of my head. Like the hair on back of my head will be like torn out and like half the length of the rest of my hair. And one time I was trying to cut my ends on my hair so it would like grow longer faster. And then I seen my hairline on back of my head to be like completely destroyed. And I didn't know it was from the bad brushing, and I was like, oh no, I destroyed my back of my hairline because I cut my ends too bad. And I was looking at it like destroyed, and I was just completely annoyed with it. I was constantly taking pictures of back of my headline, like should I cut it off or not, and I was trying to cut some of my hair more so it would like align more, and I was just torturing myself with it for months until I got too depressed and I just shaved all of my head, all of my hair, and then I will let it grow so all of the hairline will be the same everywhere, and I will never want to cut it again. But I still brushed my hair wrong with tearing out my hair on back of my head. So after like a year or 2 years of growing it out again, I again noticed that my hairline on back of my head is wrong, and someone told me it's because of the brushing. And I was like, fuck, now do I have to shave it again? And I didn't, I just grow it out now, so I don't care. But basically, you need to learn to brush your hair. Like, I was lucky to meet a random woman who knows how to brush hair, which I don't know how many women actually do know. Maybe all of them, but we don't speak to women often, that's the problem. But you basically, it's very hard to describe by words. You just need to ask a woman to show you or something. But you brush from the ends of your hair. Like you grab the end of your hair and you brush, and you don't go from top of your head to end of your hair. You brush from the end of your hair and like 1/10 of your hair's length. Then you go a bit up, and then you do like 2 out of 10 parts of your hair. Then you do like 3 out of 10, and basically you go from below and you go upwards, from end of the hair to start of the hair, and this will untie a lot of knots which are in there.
I understand. You know what I always did? I literally like dig the brush into my skull, into my scalp, and then tried to go down. You know?
I did it
I always did
too.
that.
Yeah, I did it too. This is the male way to
Now
do
it
it, I
makes
guess.
sense.
I'm guilty of that too, but I use the comb. I don't have it that long yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard if you start from the bottom and up, that means like you'll be prone to losing more hair because also there is more strain to the hair follicles when you start from the bottom. So I heard it's like better to start from the, scalp to the bottom rather
Well,
than the other way. I don't know.
maybe if you don't have thick hair, then yeah, but if you have thick hair which knots, then I can see from my experience that when I did from the top, I would just constantly tear out knots from my hair, and my hairline in back will be just completely destroyed. Now that I do it from the below, my hairline in back is fixing and growing in. Yeah, someone
You
is
always
raping
have
their
thick hair?
microphone. What?
Do you always have thick hair or
What hair?
thick? Dense. Like
Thick, bro. I have extremely thick hair, like too
Oh,
thick.
thick. Yeah,
Oh, right.
yeah.
It's like straw, bro. My hair is like straw.
Yeah, when
Okay.
when I was being shaven years ago by my tone, she said it's like with the machine. She said it's like a sheep, like when you will have to like cut hair off the sheep, the wool of a sheep. It's very thick.
For me, the same, bro.
Yeah.
Jacob, we have literally very similar hair. Only
Yeah,
mine is a bit
we are the
darker.
same person, bro. Yeah.
I have another question for you guys because Chirka, I believe he gets his eggs from the farm he is
Yes.
on. So where do you guys get your eggs from? Because this week I drank some Lidl eggs. I don't know if you have Lidl in your countries, but some countries in Europe might have Aldi. So yeah, I got a headache from these eggs from Lidl, and I'm not sure if I wanna keep eating them. But
I have
from
some
other
Dunkin'.
supermarkets, I got fine. So yeah,
Okay. I used to get eggs from well, it's Aldi's over here. I don't know what it is over there. Little.
yeah, that's the equivalent.
Yeah. And what kind of eggs were you getting, by the way?
The code one,
What do
if
you
you
mean?
know the ranking of the eggs.
Which
So
range?
like pasture
free
range,
range, organic,
or I don't know.
I'm not sure because they're not labeled in English. They're
What code was it? What number?
The code one, which means it's
One is
like
free range. One is free
it
range.
means they go outside and stay indoor
Okay.
a bit. I
One
believe.
is not bad. It's good.
Yeah.
I was
I do that too, bro.
I used to drink like
So,
And
hundreds.
eggs, pasture raised is better.
Yeah, I had like hundreds of eggs from Lidl, maybe thousands over my life, raw, and it was fine. Like, you can have even shit eggs, and it's not good. But I don't think the headaches was from them. It was maybe some detox or I don't know. But if it was like pasture raised, then it's probably fine to consume.
Could it be from the egg white? Because some claim that the egg white stores all the toxins which the chicken had.
This is the first time I hear it, and I don't think so. It probably more likely stores in the fat in the yolk.
Were you
More
getting the
sense.
egg white raw? Because I have also heard that a lot too.
Yeah. I've had it
Okay.
whole.
What I do is I just like I eat the yolks raw. Like okay, the white's fine if you cook it.
Exactly.
You don't want to eat
That's what I heard.
the white raw. So if I do eat them raw, I just eat the yolks.
Yeah,
Actually
that's
disagree.
what I
Like,
heard
the-
too.
My
The issue with the egg white is that there is biotin which like binds to avidin, which there is avidin which binds to biotin, which makes you not absorb
yeah.
the B12 or something from the egg yolk. But I've seen some studies showing that the avidin the avidin is disabled by low pH environments like your hydrochloric acid. and that is disabled by warm temperatures. So first, if you leave it in room temperature, it's disabled, and when you digest in your warm body, it's disabled. Like, I don't know how much to trust these studies, but you don't look at a raw egg white and be like, the raw egg white is full of evidence which makes you deficient. No, you decide that it's full of evidence because of some scientific studies saying that. Therefore, if you believe in evidence based on scientific studies, then it will be reasonable to also believe in scientific studies which show that the evidence is disabled by your stomach acid and by warm temperatures. And even if it's actually true or not, I don't know. I actually use more like a realistic way to evaluate it. Is that I look at people who consume a lot of raw eggs whole with the egg white and see if they have any sign of biotin deficiency. And it's like some shit skin, I don't know, basically health problems, but when you look at anyone who eats fuck ton of egg whites and raw eggs, you don't see any symptoms of biotin deficiency. And I myself actually, I had a story that I had to go on like this boat trip when you like, with my school, you basically go on a boat and you ride a boat on a river and then you get into a camp and people like with a car, they like drive your stuff along. And I was primal and there was like no supermarkets, no nothing. There was just like restaurants around the river or some shit. And that was all full of seed oils and garbage. So I had to take my own primal food because I couldn't buy the food on the way. So what the fuck can I buy to last me a week, which is primal? I looked at my options. 1, raw meat. Absolutely not. It will rot and people will throw it out. And even if it could rot, then it would be in glass, which would break. If it was in plastic, then it's unacceptable for it to rot. 2nd, raw milk. Again, for a week, I need like 20 liters of raw milk to be satiated. And I cannot have it in glass, that will break and be too heavy, and in plastic, it will rot in plastic and be full of microplastics. So no, especially in the summer. So only primal source of protein I could have were raw eggs. So I went to the supermarket and I wanted to buy like I basically my whole puberty I ate shit eggs from supermarket which weren't in cage, but like the above the cage category, like not really cage, but they were still inside, basically inside, but not in cages. I wanted to buy these, but I went there and like there was this sale for cage eggs. Eggs from a cage were so cheap, it was like few cents per egg. So I bought these, and what I did is because I was a student with no works and I was buying my own food, so I had to buy the cheapest stuff all the time. And what I did is I bought 150 eggs for the week. And on the boat trip, I would drink 40 raw eggs a day and eat nothing else. And I was full of energy, I didn't feel any biotin deficiency symptoms. Basically 40 egg whites a day for a week, and I was completely fine. And then bodybuilders like Steve Reeves recommended like 36 raw eggs a day, with egg whites as well. And again, no biotin deficiency symptoms. And after the week of consuming only 40 raw eggs a day, that's so much cholesterol. I had a lot of bad dreams after that week.
That's a real savage story. Yeah, it's been said that eating 20 eggs is equivalent to being on steroids also.
Yes,
Steve Reeves.
Yeah, a lot of cholesterol. Yeah, one of my classmates got high on like one of the last nights of the trip, and he was high on weed, and he was like, "Bro, I'm hungry. Can you sell me some eggs?" Yeah. We also had like
Holy shit, you were putting it on.
Yeah. I also met like a bunch of bodybuilders because I was a bodybuilder and was very check. And they were like drinking. We had like wrestling fights. We were wrestling together. It was very fun. Like there was this guy who like caught me in a choke, and he was choking me for like I don't know 1 minute, 2 minutes, but I refused to tap out, and I was trying to get out of the choke. And I got out and I was like, you cannot choke me because I train my neck, and yeah, it was very fun. And I was, basically everyone was drunk or high, and I only had the raw eggs, and I did these kinds of wrestlings with these people. But I felt the best I felt in my life ever. I felt like I was on drugs. Maybe the ton of cholesterol from the raw eggs like helped me a lot, because I just felt so good. I felt full of endorphins and the social interactions and everything. I just felt like if I was high on something when I was not.
Regarding this subject, this raised another question for you guys here. What do you do in social situations when you're with your friends or with someone you barely know and they offer you some food, or you're at a restaurant? What's your go-to line?
Bro, I
Usually?
take that shit and I eat that shit. I'm sorry.
I start
Yeah.
crying.
Well, I usually go with I'm not hungry or I ate at home or some stuff.
I say I'm on diet.
For
Like
example,
something.
eating
I
a
s-
flop.
I say I'm on a diet,
With something.
and then I say them I eat raw meat. I'm completely open with it. Like in a restaurant, I don't go to restaurants often, but I might take like some steak and make sure it's not in seed oils and eat that. But a lot of the times I just drink water. Drink sparkling mineral water in a restaurant.
Are you guys that strict, bro? When my friend fucking offers me some candies, I eat that shit, bro.
Bro,
But at
I
home,
will
I'm
never.
Primal again.
I was even
I'm
even
too
before
paranoid.
Primal, I was just I stopped. I just don't like that carcinogens
Bro,
shit.
my sweet tooth, I can't not eat candies for more than 3 days, I don't know.
Bro,
Bro, I had like
then you should consume
half a
raw
kilo
honey
of honey in
with
2
raw milk
days.
and
I'm
stuff.
so bad, bro.
It's delicious, man, what can we say? Jirka, you're muted.
No,
Wow, how long was I muted for? Holy shit.
A minute.
Damn. Okay, basically, don't consume sweets, nigga. You can just consume raw honey with raw milk. It tastes a million times better and will not lower your testosterone, kill your sperm, and damage your DNA.
That is true.
Think about your future children. You want them to be handicapped.
But bro, the raw honey is so expensive. Like half a kilo of raw honey costs like €9.
Yeah,
No,
you
the
should be
fuck?
grinding.
that's cheap, bro.
Yeah, that's the price here too.
I actually think that
I don't
is
know, man.
cheap.
Rather,
10 euros
How much?
for half a kilo, that's fine actually, yeah. You can eat it with a ton of raw.
Really?
Like actually raw honey, I've heard, is way sweeter than regular honey, so you eat like a half of it anyway. And when you drink it with, when you have it with raw milk, it's like fatty as well and it tastes like chocolate, just so good.
fuck. Honey, I never... Tell me.
Oh shit, my bad. For me, it's like €9 for half a pound of honey. It's so expensive.
Half a pound. That's like...
220.
Okay, that actually is expensive, yeah. But again, you can consume honey which is not raw, which is not optimal, but it's a million times better than consuming candy. Like you should just wear a lot of some not raw honey in your pocket, and whenever someone offers you sweets, you just say, no, sorry, I can't, and you pull out your honey and you eat your honey as like a drug. Like, yeah, like instead
Like you stick
of
your finger in
relaxing, you just compensate with the raw honey.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like
hey, it's the
that's
better
the
option.
equivalent of like you're a smoker trying to quit smoking, and a friend offers you a cigarette. You are like, no, sorry, and you have to get like nicotine, nicotine. How do you call it? The gums, nicotine. Fuck, I think it's gum.
No,
You just
something
put a
like
nicotine
snus.
gum. What?
You mean snooze or what?
No, like the thing you chew, like bubble gum or shit. Like
Gum, yeah.
Yeah, gum. Well, you're like, no guys, I'm trying to stop smoking, and you're shaking and you're craving the nicotine, so you take out your nicotine gum instead. So you are going to become the same thing. No guys, I'm trying to quit candy, and you're just going to pick up your honey and eat the honey instead to compensate. I
Nah,
would
bro, I'm not
literally,
gonna run around.
bro, I would literally do
Like-
this if I was addicted to sweets.
I Are you not
So-
addicted to sweets, man? Do you not have like the sugar cravings?
What?
So let's say the sweets, you can easily say no to them, but what if you get offered real food into someone's house and they're
Only
really
60
pushy?
cents.
It depends what it is. If it's cooked meat and cooked starch, then yes. If it's like sauce and whatever, then I say, no, sorry, I'm on a diet. I eat raw meat and whatever. And I have no problem eating raw meat, raw rotten milk, and raw eggs in front of people in social gatherings. I just do that like it's nothing.
I don't, man. When I'm outside, I don't eat.
What?
Yeah, I don't eat outside.
I only eat at home.
I actually often I go from the butchery and I eat it on my way home outside. I don't care. Like, I think people don't even notice because they're NPCs. Like, sometimes I literally go to the butchery and tell them I don't even need a plastic bag. I will eat it right outside of the butchery. And they
Bro, I
don't.
was
Contaminated
6'6".
with the plastic.
Yes, I don't want to waste the plastic. Yes.
Jip, if I was 6'6", I will do that shit too, bro.
How tall are you?
But not with my height.
Oh.
I'm like 6 feet.
Yeah, that's because you consume candy instead of honey. You should be
Shut up,
considered.
man. Shut up, man. Come on.
You have a really low-pitched voice. Are you like 30, Alexander?
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
18, man. Chill.
I agree. I
Damn,
agree.
bro. That's a nice voice you have.
Like,
Yeah, like,
people tell me at my work.
Yeah, do
People
you
tell me I have
smoke?
to-
Or how did you get that voice?
I do smoke, but I didn't get it from smoking. But at my work, people tell me I should like read books or do podcasts with my voice.
That's a pretty sick voice you have.
Yeah,
Thank
bro.
you, man. I love you.
The part I mug you in height, you mug me in voice.
Bro, that doesn't matter at all. Voice is such a...
You can just shut up and go
If you,
and
bro,
be tall. Yeah,
if
no,
we
no,
do,
for the voice.
if we two both record a podcast, then like each of the podcasts, like it has like 100 listens or some shit. Then like 100 people will notice that your voice is deeper than mine, and the 0 people will notice that I'm taller than you because it only matters in person. But if you're like online, then
Bro.
this is more leverage, a voice.
But
Bro.
online doesn't matter at all, bro. If we walk next to each other IRL, I look like a fucking... I
Yeah,
look like
but
a
we
stone.
don't walk
Leg
next to each other
lengthening,
IRL. That's the
actually.
point.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah. I forgot the topic. Oh hell. So we were talking about hats. Then I wanted to mention something. Yeah, sweaters. When I found out that polyester, like plastic clothing, is bad for you, I literally threw out like 90% of my wardrobe. I didn't wear like underwear. I was like high testosterone, I don't care, I eat raw meat, I have no underwear, Sigma will grind it or something. And I was like, wait, what ingredients are my like trousers? What if they are from plastic fabrics and my private parts are rubbing against the plastic fabrics or something? So I went home, I checked, and like polyester. Can polyester be?
Fuck.
And then I find fucking scientific studies showing that polyester plastic bullshit against your testicles can make you infertile, literally, which is proven on both people and dogs and shit. So I literally threw out like 90% of clothing in my wardrobe. I was just in a berserk frenzy. I took out a piece of clothing and I aggressively checked the ingredients, and if there was any plastic in it, I would just throw it on a pile. Then I had no clothes, so I developed a system. If it's 20% polyester, then it's like maybe okay to wear, and if it's like 40%, then it's okay to wear if I have something from cotton under it. And yeah, my mother hated me for getting rid of all that clothing, and since then, when I wanted to get like a hoodie, something warm on top of my body without polyester, it's incredibly expensive, and I found only like some cotton hoodie with basically some basic cotton hoodie, and it's expensive as fuck. So then I looked at like some second-hand store and like used stuff, and you can buy like beautiful white wool or even alpaca wool or basically any fucking animal which has wool on it or something like that. Just completely exotic sweaters from Italy, Switzerland, UK, from like brands and stuff, and it's so cheap. Like buying some bullshit polyester or cotton hoodie which looks completely retarded is more expensive than buying a branded wool, 100% wool, warm, cozy sweater from a secondhand store. Secondhand stores are so
Hey,
good.
Juko,
Oh yeah. What?
what did you type in the search bar on the second-hand website to find these type of clothes? These natural ones.
Well, I was looking on Google actually for wool sweaters, and all of them were like, how was it? It was like, not 100 euros or something like that, and then suddenly I see like a sweater for, I don't know, fucking 20 euros on the listings, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I click on it, and I find out there's a second-hand store where everything is completely cheap. And I check it out and I just look for sweaters, like wool sweaters on that second-hand store. Like look for wool sweaters or something on second-hand. Or look like for second-hand stores in your country.
Guys, we're going shopping tonight online. First the blue light blocker glasses and then the fucking wool clothes, because I'm sure the things I'm wearing right now have some polyester in it, bro. Fuck my life.
Like you got your blue light glasses, cause I want to get one, but I know.
Isn't the blue light filter enough on the phone?
On the phone,
yeah.
if it's low brightness, then I think it's okay. If you have minimal brightness, then I think maybe it is enough. But when you go to see your family and there is like light on the hallway, or you just basically LED light bulb, like any light outside of the phone, it's like it's blue. Even if it's not blue, then there is a lot of blue light in it. Like whenever you go out of your room, there is fuck ton of blue light, and you want to have glasses for that case. And on the phone, if it's minimum brightness, it's very dark, and I would go even without wearing blue looking glasses at that. But if you have like a PC, then even if it's red, then the PC red filter isn't as aggressive, and the screen is much bigger and brighter. So then I would wear the blue light glasses together with the filter.
I mean, now if I'm thinking of it, that's pretty messed up. I got work tomorrow. I'll wake up at like 5 a.m, have to be there at 6 a.m. And where I work, it's fucking full with artificial light at 6 a.m. where it's supposed to be dark. That sounds like pure cancer now when I think about it.
Yeah, but it's not as bad when it's in the morning. Like if it's after you wake up, then it's still bad, but not as much as if it was before you go to sleep. Then that's complete cancer. Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. In the evening, I'm fucking home with my lights off. You can hear me?
Yeah.
And in the evening, I'm fucking home with all my lights off. So that's okay then, I guess.
Yeah.
What
If
else?
you guys want to buy second-hand clothes, I think in most countries there's like online market where you can buy second-hand clothes called Vinted. That's where I buy a lot of my clothes, and I buy
Oh, I know
like,
that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I bought,
yeah.
like,
Here too.
100%.
Here it's called.
100% wool for like €2, like a jumper, and it was brand new.
Bro,
Merino wool
I've
was so
seen-
good.
I've seen like extremely cheap like stuff on Vinted. Is it actually legit? Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's legit, but like you have to ask sellers like if to show like the wash label, because I've bought stuff before and people just lied about what it's made from.
Mm.
But most of the time people just want to sell their stuff and they're not like trying to steal your money, you know? Because anyways, if there is a problem, you can just like contact Vinted to get your money back.
I mean, it's probably just gonna be some euros. Doesn't matter after all.
Yeah, the only thing is you just have to pay shipping.
Yeah, I
which
don't
is,
know
like-
Vinted, but in Czech Republic there's this page called Vintage is Not Dead, where I get my sweaters from. It's really cool.
I can't Vinted. You must have it in Czech Republic. It's a really good website. Like It's up as well on your phone.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm actually gonna go shopping tonight after this thing, you know.
Cool.
This call.
Do you guys like Jerka, the blue light blocking glasses that you use? Are they like 100% only like you only see red light through them?
I see most of light. I see the light, but it's just like, do you know when someone flashes a flashlight in your face and it's ultra unpleasant? Then with these glasses you pretty much see all of the light of the flashlight. It's like the same light, but it's warmer and it doesn't feel unpleasant at all. It doesn't feel unpleasant. There's something that blue light does which like sharply pierces your eyes and your brain, and it doesn't happen when you have these glasses. But mostly it's like everything is the same brightness, just different color, and yeah, it feels pleasant. But there are some like exceptions. Do you know these LED lights which are like, you can set them any color you like green, red, blue, and whatever. When you set them at blue, like pure blue, and I have these glasses, I literally don't see a thing. I don't see any light emitted. Like it blocks out all of it. It just doesn't exist. It's like the same, like if there was darkness in these glasses. And when it's pure red, then everything looks the same with and without these glasses. Like when these lights are pure red and I look at my glasses, they don't look orange, they look transparent. Like in the red light, the glasses are literally transparent, like if there was no filter, because there is no light that they could filter through.
Sounds pretty interesting. I don't know how the system works, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I bought some blue light blocking glasses like a few months ago, but the problem is they literally block every light that isn't red, and it makes everything really dark. I think they were like for laser cutting or something, so I kind of look like fucking stupid wearing them, and everything's just too dark, so I might get another pair.
Yeah, I got it in my light
Doesn't
guide,
matter.
like the advice that there are glasses which block green light as well, which make everything hard to see through, and it's not necessary because the green light does barely any damage compared to the blue light. Plus, most blue blocking glasses, which block 100% of blue light, block like 50 to 80% of green light as well, so that's enough completely. But I have both blue light and green light as well, like blocking. Like I have one glasses for blue light, which I wear on the computer at night and whatever, so I can see, or when I go outside and there are lamps on site. And then I have like these red, which not only like block green light as well and are red and not orange, but they are also like darker on purpose, so everything is darker. So I can be in like a room with a light bulb on and it's dark and my body thinks it's dark and it's more easier to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I also got a question. Does the quality matter, like the glasses, or can I get like a cheap ass one?
I actually
think
don't know.
you
I
can
read
just get a
something
cheap
that
ass one.
like has fake ones.
But if on the sales page it says something like blocks 100% of blue light and has like a graph of wavelengths it blocks, then it probably works, honestly.
Well, I'll see what I'm gonna buy. I'm just gonna test it, man.
Yeah.
Jurka, where did you get yours from?
I got them
They must
from
be good.
Mito Light, which is like Czech company, I guess. I don't know if it's in internationally, but maybe it is, and I believe I checked, but internationally it's like way more expensive than Czech Republic, I guess. And I have like these glasses which look like pilot sunglasses, like these hippie glasses, like they are like round and yeah, they look very cool. I look like some fucking hippie in them, and it's like every time I break these glasses and it sounds like, oh no, they break, therefore they are... No, I literally wear these glasses every single day of my life, and I work on a farm and I will be doing some physical labor, and I will wear these glasses on that farm. I will work in a factory for a while and I wore those glasses in the factory. when I work in a restaurant, I would wear them in a restaurant, and I would take them off each time I would leave the restaurant, and then take them on when I would come back to the restaurant, like 100 times a day. I was using them so long, for like 2 years straight, and after that, the glasses, like, one glass of the glasses fell out, so I had to buy new ones, or I lose them or something, but each time I buy the same glasses, the same exact kind of glasses, because I love them so much how they look, yeah.
That's amazing. I wish we had that option here. Everything is either really expensive or really shit quality. Western Europe.
Eric, what country do you live in?
Yeah, me?
London, UK.
True, you told me. You told us.
I bought my glasses from Amazon. I'd probably buy stuff from Amazon, and if they don't work, then just return it.
Yeah.
You don't lose anything.
Hey, Jirka.
Yes?
In the beginning, when you started working on a farm, like physically, didn't you get any lower back pain?
Bro, how do you know? Like...
Bro, I was digging on some grass for like 10-15 minutes. My lower back hurt for like 2-3 days. Fuck, man.
Well,
How do you do that shit every day?
I have a kind of different issue. Like, I used to do a lot of bodybuilding in the past, and my lower back is actually used to this thing. But I have this thing in... I don't have, like... Maybe I have lower back pain, but it's like... I'm used to it. It's like working out. I'm used to work out, like, very hard. Like, do squats for 20 sets, and just... My lower back is used to taking damage. It's just like working out, to do physical labor. But I got this thing, which is like my lower left back has some sort
me
of...
too.
Bro, you too? I don't know why, but my lower left back specifically has some fucking problem with... I don't know. But
It's like when you use a shovel or something, yeah?
not
like
only a
exactly
shovel,
that
it's
space.
like... When I do basically anything... Bro, I actually think it's like psychosomatic for me, because what happened for me several times is that when I got traumatized by something, then afterwards I will be doing some work, but like it wasn't shovel, it was like I was picking weeds from potatoes. I was squatting down for several hours a day, picking weeds from potatoes, and that squatting down and being bent over for hours a day while being 6'6" made my lower left back hurt. But it was before that I got traumatized by being heartbroken basically, and few months after I got traumatized again over that same heartbreak, and then I did the minimum amount of some physical labor, and I got the lower left back pain again. Like, I think I literally got lower left back pain because of being traumatized, honestly.
Fuck, man. And it's such unpleasant pain too. It's so annoying, bro.
Yeah, so what you should do is either you take a hot bath where you are a long time in the hot water, or you buy you go shopping this night, right? So you should also buy a hot water bottle, which are like these rubber things where you put hot water in them, and you can put them on some hurting space, and you put it on your lower left back, and the heat will just make it more pleasant, and it will like release it, relax it, and soothe it, and make it heal better. Heat is very good for this kind of injuries.
My sister has a bottle. I could use hers.
What?
My sister has like these kind of bottles. I can use hers
Yes, you could.
and see. But it's only when I like bend down or something for a good while, you know. Or maybe it's some muscle imbalances I have. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Jurka, I have one question.
Yes.
I said in your Telegram group about working out and like being underweight. So if I eat like starches now just to put on weight, do I have to worry about like I don't know, like getting rid of that bad fat later on? If that makes sense.
I understand what you
Or
say.
should I just like?
I don't think so actually. It's not a problem honestly. Like, cooked starch are the least toxic cooked food. and even Agenus recommended cooked starch for like it's the only cooked food he recommended, and he told like some people to eat it. Like afterwards, he said like instead people should have like nut formulas and stuff. But honestly, it's okay to eat cooked starch. Like even I myself in these winter months when I want some carbohydrates and I get acne from fructose and lactose, then I eat cooked starch. It's completely fine. I wouldn't worry about any side effects.
Okay, because like I don't have access to any dairy for like a few months, so I'm gonna be very, very in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Dairy's my lifesaver, man.
Yes.
Bro, I love dairy. I cried the other day having cottage cheese with honey because that's the last time I was gonna have it for like a few months.
Bro, I would cry too. Bro, you should
It's
just
so good.
yeah. You can have like raw starch. I'm sorry, not raw. Cooked starch with raw eggs, and other than that, eat a lot of fat with your meat and stuff. You can also like eat maybe fruit with. Yeah, always eat something raw together with the cooked starch, because the enzymes in the raw foods will make it healthier for you, and always have like some animal fat. But yeah, I would eat like fruit and raw eggs with the cooked starch.
With the egg, doesn't matter if the white is cooked.
I don't know, like, I would say raw whites are healthier and better.
Oh, it's just mental challenge getting over the whites. It's bad enough trying to eat beef fat on its own.
Yeah, but you can cook it like whatever. It's your thing. It's just I would prefer myself to eat like egg white. Actually, I love egg whites. I like them way more than egg yolks. They taste like water. They are like cool and hydrating. I just love the taste of egg whites, and I actually don't like the taste of egg yolks. What I do is I crack the eggshell and I drink the egg white slowly, like I sip it out of the eggshell, and then I crack it more, and then I drink the egg yolk like a shot of alcohol, so the membrane of the egg yolk doesn't separate, and it doesn't like release in my throat, so I just like swallow it without having to taste it, because then it gets like dry and whatever in my neck, and I don't like the taste. I just like the egg white more.
I tried drinking egg whites once. I just couldn't finish it. I got to the membrane and it was too much for me.
I'm telling you, it's a mental barrier. It's just the glibbery consistency, the slimy consistency. I had that too at the beginning. When I tried drinking it, the egg white came into my mouth. I started gagging, bro.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
You just have to get used to it, I promise.
Guys, when I was like, I don't know, I was like 11 or some shit, I had like the idea, oh yeah, raw eggs will give you muscle or something, so I took some pasteurized milk, I got some raw eggs in it, I didn't even like shake it, it was a bunch of raw eggs, with unseparated, like, swimming in the raw milk, and I just chugged it down like nothing. Sorry, in the pasteurized milk, and just chugged it down. And I was like 12. I just never had this mental barrier. I just cannot relate. I don't know how to go over it. Maybe I would like.
No wonder you're 6'6". Talking about drinking raw eggs at fucking 11, bro.
I think my mum is like 5'11", my dad's maybe, I don't know. I don't know exactly how tall he is, but he's like maybe 5'7" or something.
You guys are unfair, bro.
Oh my.
Bro, I got nerfed by my dad, bro.
How does that happen?
I don't know, genuinely. Like, I ate absolute, like, fucking dog shit, and I'm lucky to be my
If he's
height.
able to do that, then maybe there is hope for the rest of us.
Maybe it's just pasta and bread, bro. Maybe that's the method.
Maybe it is, man. How
It's never
come-
over. Just,
How come for me it's the complete opposite? My dad is so much taller than me.
I mean,
You guys
people still
believe-
keep growing, like, after puberty, anyways.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you guys believe in like late growth spurts?
Yes.
I'm believing in it because it gives me hope.
I want
Yeah,
to
same.
grow at Yeah,
literally
how much
saying.
did you grow at 18?
Yes, like I said, Solar Youth grew after like 18, and I've heard another guy who grew after like 19, like 4 inches.
How about 21?
I don't know, maybe.
There's still hope.
Oh, not that big of a hope honestly after 21, but Erling Haaland grew like 2 centimeters at like 20 something. It's not much, but it's honest work.
That is something.
Better than
It is
nothing.
something.
I don't
you
think
guys know
I've grown
Austin
in
Wayne?
like 2 years.
Wow. Your growth plates might be closed, man. Might be
It's
over.
okay, bro. I can just get bigger shoes.
Wait, Anthony, how old are you?
I am 19 in like 4 months.
Oh, you're fine. I'm 21. I'm cooked.
Bro, I'm cooked. I got no milk, bro.
What do you mean?
You're 6'2",
Aren't
bro.
you
You're
like?
not cooked.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I am.
Wait, you're
Should be
6'2".
fortunate to be tall. Yeah. I'm a
What
dog.
are you complaining about? What do you mean?
Sometimes
I'm
you
like,
just fall
I'm not
into
even
rabbit
5'10".
holes.
Like,
Yeah, I know a lot of people want to be my height, but then like you consume the wrong content and then you just change how your mind is, and it's not great.
Yeah.
That's okay already.
Bro, I'm
Bro, don't even
literally
use TikTok.
a giant who like never meets people taller than me, but I can see something about Hafthor Bjornsson and feel pissed that I'm not as tall as him. So yeah, the content will fuck up your mind.
So what the fuck am I supposed to do then? Like,
Go to India.
I'm pretty sure everyone in this call is taller than me, probably.
Too bad.
It doesn't matter, man.
Like, I'm getting mugged. Like, what the fuck? What do I do?
Bro, you're not even like with us in the room, and you're thinking about being mocked, even though like it's not even happening right now.
Well, hold on. I gotta freaking go crazy and into the black pill. It never began. It's over. It's Jover. Nothing I can do.
Don't, bro.
That's
That's like the
medical
immediate thing. Like the average person goes down. Just, I don't know why that's such a common thing. It's just apparently like everyone has never began. Like everybody has a reason why it never began. Apparently, like you just gotta find the one thing that like you're not perfect in, and then boom, never began.
That's the Anthony mindset.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's funny.
Guys,
It might be beginning for me now, though. I just dropped out of college like last week.
fuck yeah, man. W decision.
I know, but it's like I need to get a job, bro.
Do it, man. Get some money so you can afford your food and figure out how to live your life.
Life
Yeah,
for
bro, I need to leave this country.
very odd.
I live in Ireland, but this place is so fucking shit for this diet. It's like €3.80 for 1 liter of milk.
Ireland is bad for primal diet.
It's so fucking bad unless you live on a farm.
Not
Go
like
live on a
I guess the
farm.
quality of meat is good, but it's just, I've looked everywhere. I've tried going on Facebook groups. I just can't find anything.
Move on.
Like,
live in
UK is actually a lot better.
Yeah, it definitely is cheaper in terms of like food and standard of living. Ireland is a scam, honestly. I don't know how
Yeah. Like, there's another primal diet guy, what's his name? Raw Returned, I think, and for him it's
Oh, I
like
know
less
that
than
guy, bro.
£200 for 1 week. For me, it's like even
How
more
much?
than that. Like, I'm literally getting scammed. It's so expensive. Like, I can't even afford to do this diet.
Yeah, same. I have to
That
pay
helps.
like £7 for 2 liters of milk. It's a bit too expensive, but
You just need to invest in a cow.
don't
Guys,
say
I will leave in
I know.
5 minutes, I guess, at 8.
Okay.
Okay, as a last question, what do you guys think about like fasting and clearing your system?
some black
I'm doing
people
that
shit.
every
We don't do
day
that.
voluntarily.
Well, you are underweight, so I understand why you wouldn't fast. What about others?
I think it's good when you eat cooked food because then you stop poisoning yourself with like the chemicals and byproducts which are created by cooking and all that undigestible food and whatever, that can be good. But if you eat raw primal, then basically eating raw, like, it's unnecessary. Like, you get the benefits of fasting and cleaning yourself if you eat raw, because it's like fasting but being nourished at the same time if you eat raw.
It's like a complete cleanse for the body, I feel like.
Makes sense. I just haven't like fully gotten into it yet. I guess I'm the only one here that hasn't like fully committed to raw.
Me neither, bro. I eat like raw
Meats,
raw
candy and
eggs, raw
stuff,
meat
we
every
know.
day, but I like to have my koi stuff here and there, man.
Yeah,
I
candy.
like to get a little bag of candy sometimes, you know.
Yeah, actually, I did fasting. I think I did like 5-day fast or 3-day fast or something like that when I was like 13 and I was into working out, and I don't remember any benefits or drawbacks. I just didn't eat and then I ate. Yeah. Nothing special about it, what I could like perceive. Like obviously I really don't know what I could say about it. Just that I got used to it. Like you use your willpower to ignore the hunger for the first day, and afterwards your body is used, okay, we are not eating, I guess, and you will not produce hunger hormones and whatever.
I did a fast at the start of the year because, like, I guess at the start of the year that's when I changed my diet because, like, I was really depressed, so I just didn't eat for like maybe a week, and then I dropped like 12 kilos or something, like, to underweight. That's when I changed my diet. It's not really fun not eating. You kind of feel weird. Probably don't do it for more than a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does feel weird, but I heard like it's really good for just like clearing out any toxins inside you and just like doing a whole reset of your body.
If you have like food afterwards to like fully nourish yourself, then I think it's good. But like I don't even know what I did after it. I think I just
The problem is
started eating
that
steak
your
and eggs.
body is eating your fat and yourself, basically. And if you are unhealthy, then your body is eating apart the toxic body fat from toxic food. So it can be kind of unhealthy.
No, because if your body eats those toxic cells, then they are gone. Also, it will regenerate new healthy cells. So
Yeah,
I think
but
that's how works.
it will eat the toxic cells and it will recycle the toxicity.
Yeah, because the fat stores the toxins and stuff.
I don't know, I'm really interested into it, so I'm gonna look further and probably start like water fasting for like a few days, perhaps a week.
Yeah, you can try it. Like,
Just make sure it's good water.
I'm not a fan of it, but like honestly, if you fast for a few days, like how the hell is it going to harm you? Like, I understand if someone will be fasting regularly, a lot, like every month or something, then that could be an issue. But if you are someone who wants to experiment somewhat and you do few days water fast, like that's literally nothing, that's okay. That will not harm you. Okay, it's,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I suggest. Yeah, also I wouldn't do longer than a few days because that's a bit dangerous.
Yeah, I support you, you
Yeah,
can
if you
try.
do more than a few days, you turn into a skeleton, bro. I actually didn't recognize myself in the mirror.
12
Brutal.
kgs in 5 days.
Okay.
Maybe it was like a week or something, but like I did lose a lot.
That's crazy, bro.
Okay, so I'm going
Alright,
to
Jirka.
leave. I don't know if the call is still on or if it like closes. I think it's like still on, I guess. So you guys will be able to remain here, I guess. I hope. So yeah.
Jirka,
Type.
What?
do you know when the next call will be, maybe?
I don't know. I don't, but I will announce it like a week in advance the next time, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if the next week, but when I get a rent at a stable like a home or something, I can do them like once a week.
Okay. Maybe like even just like people in the community can just like join a call even if you aren't there, just to like catch up or talk to each other might be good. I don't know what other people think.
Yeah,
That might be cool, yeah.
I will check if it will be able for you guys to start them alone, or you guys can like make a post where I can like plan these calls and you can join them when I'm not there. But I think I have to like start them as the school owner, and then you can join even if I'm not there. But yeah, you can like guys tell me when or you can set some time where when I can plan them every single week, even if I'm not there. Yeah. When would you guys like them? Like what days of the week? What times of the day?
Evenings, probably.
Yeah, I think evenings is good.
I feel like 6 p.m. was the best time.
Okay, 6 p.m. Okay.
Alright guys, I enjoyed a lot, man. I love you guys.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. I love it.
Nice meeting all of you guys.
I hope I'll see all of you all in the next talk. Yeah.
Me too.
Next year maybe.
I hope there will be more people next time.
There was my video.
Also,
Yes.
Maybe, probably.
I recorded this conversation and I will probably upload like a half of it on YouTube. Are you guys fine with that?
Of course,
Yes.
man, of course.
Sure.
Are you gonna upload the Agartha bit?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I just thought there was some funny things.
Yeah, I think it will be extremely funny.
There was
to
some fun stuff.
Yeah, if it was
Maybe leave the part about wet dreams out.
No, I will keep everything in there. I keep racist jokes in my podcasts, in the podcast and stuff. I'm cooked
He's
anyway.
gonna expose you guys.
There's the wet dream stuff in it.
Yeah,
Guys, it was all a trap. He wants to expose us.
I exposed myself, guys, at most. I think it will be extremely funny when it's like, what if it was $12? Then I will be out. Yeah. I will upload that video to promote my community.
Hey, should work, I think.
Parents, I say, well, what do you want from your child? Do you want an athlete? Do you want a brain? Do you want to mix of the two? What do you want? And if they want a champion athlete, then I have them mix liver or heart with other meat instead of milk. If you want brains and body functions, you give them both the milk and the liver together. If you want an athlete superior in all kinds of ways, then you want mainly the liver with other meats.